Hi, so today in this video we are going to scrape the websites with the help of Gumloop. So you already know Gumloop is an automation website which scrape all the data and do bunch of thing on automation. So we are here in the Google sheet where the name is website list. So you might be having the same sheet where there's bunch of website list and you want to scrape them. So how to do that? So this is the sheet which I am using currently, website list, and over here you can see the sheet number over here. So let's jump into the Gumloop. So these are the websites, so let's do it. So this is a Gumloop over here, and we can just start building the scraper. So just click on this plus button, and over here just search for sheet. So in the sheet we will be using the read model, so because we are reading the file. So over here you can see this reader model. Just drag and drop over here and come over here. So just maximize this from here, and over here you can see I'm using the link process over here. So you can also pick file directly by clicking and just put in this file name, and you will be easily able to pick that. But here I just copy the URL with the share and just paste it over here directly. Now just select the sheet name from here. What is the sheet name? Just select that. This is the sheet name, websites. So, and the column which we want to bring data over here, so that's the websites to scrape. So just select that column over here. So we have no other column, so nothing is showing over here. That's it. So our Google sheet is now ready to start doing this process. Once the Google sheet is set up, then we have to scrape the data. For scraping the data we have to use the another node. So here is the node library, and just search for core nodes. In the core nodes you can directly see this over here. So in the web scraping, what we are doing over here, so we basically want to scrape the website. So just pick this website scraper and drag it over here. So in this web scraper, what we have to do, basically for scraping any website we do need the one thing, which is the URL, in order to scrape it. And over here the URL is dynamic, so it will be coming from the Google sheet. So what we have done, just connect this dot with this one, and now the URL is coming dynamically from Google sheet. Now if we have bunch of URLs, it will automatically scrape all of them one by one, and the loop mode is automatically enabled over here. You can also enable this, so it will automatically run. That's it. So, and use advanced scraping if you want to scrape every single thing, because it's advanced, so it's better to enable this option. So once the web scraping is done, now it's time to do something more important. Now it's time to extract the data. So whatever the website scrape, it looks like this. Let me show you. So this is the process, because I have run all this already, and here you can see. So once the Google sheet is run, in the first step, here you can see all the success thing, because it is done successfully. So in the first step we can see the inputs, like how the output was looking like. See all input and output. So Google sheet, so let's look into the output. So website to scrape, so basically it just when we run the process, the website URL was coming like this, so it's perfect. And then once the website is scraped, what it scraped, so how the scraped data is looking, you can just see this from here. This is the input, the URL was coming from Google sheet. You can see all the details over here, and the output was like this. So this website was scraped. Just click on this, and here you can see all the things from title to phone number, and every single data on the website homepage was scraped. So this is just awesome, but this might not be that much readable to us to scrape all these things from here. But now it's time to scrape the data. So once the website is scraped, now it's time to extract the data, because we have to remove the unnecessary informations from here. For that we have using the extract data model. What does extract model do? So basically this is the AI model over here. You can just click on plus, and over here you can see this in the core nodes, or do the search thing directly, where you can just use this model, extract data. And in the AI model we can use all these bunch of different nodes and models which are available over here. But for now we are going with the extract data, because we want to extract the data. So over here what we did, so basically we just drag and drop this over here, and let's look into the data over here. So what I have done over here, so just you might see one field but here you can see bunch of fields are there already. So what you will do, so if you want to add any new field, just click on this add data button and you will be able to add a new field over here. So yeah, like that, here you can see that. So now what you will do, you will put the name over here, like let's say what you want. So now it's time to show you the sheet, like what exactly I want to get from the websites which I am scraping. So let's jump into the scrape data sheet, and over here you can see like I want the website which will come directly from this sheet, so we don't need to look into that. Then we do need the owner name, about owner, company name, one line description about the company, services, service serving areas like where they serve, located area, phone, email, and address. So we do need all this information for this right now, and it's on you totally, like what you want to scrape and what else you want to add over here. So super simple. Now it's on you what you want to get from this data. So let's jump back into the Gumloop. So here we do need some these data column over here, owner name and all of these things. Just put the main field name over here. So in this case, let's say we want to extract the owner name, so just put the owner name in the name field, and in the description just give a detailed information like this, like hey, location, I want the location, so put the location over here. And in the description just put like I want this location, e.g. the city and state. In location there can be a city, state, or whatever it is. So just put the description to explain the thing which you want to extract, so it will just make things more easy for AI to understand. So over here I just explained all these things already, so let me show you that directly over here how it looks like. Pretty simple, just come over here and start putting the data over here. So in the data you can see I am putting the owner name and extract the owner name, because owner name is super simple to extract, no need to explain anything. About owners, like extract the about owner data, if it is available it will come, otherwise the field will be empty. uh, Company name, extract the company name, one line description about the company, what they offer or what they do. Services, extract all the services which they offer. This will really help you in the rest of the things, maybe in SEO or copywriting, like these services are offered, etc. Serving areas, extract all the local areas where they serve, so and separate them by a comma so we can see all the things clearly. Located at the local area where the business is actually located, the phone number to be extracted, and if there are some duplicates, you can read all these things. Maybe my copy is not that good enough, but still it's working, so you can just play around with this thing. Like if there are more than two phone numbers, so they will be separated by a comma, and if the numbers are same, sometimes the same number is there in the header and the same is there in the footer. So for that no need to extract the duplicate numbers, just come up with the unique numbers over here. So it's on you how you treat the AI and how you guide them, like hey, I need this and that. Then the email address is over here, so extract the email if available, and address, extract the full address of the area where the business is actually located. So once we create all these fields, now it's time to select the AI model, like who is going to perform this task. Like this is the AI, but which AI model we are using, or which company or which service we are going to use. So over here I'm going with the here you can see different AI models are there. The Google is there, Gemini, DeepSeek is also there, Anthropic, Claude, and OpenAI is also there. So right now I'm using the GPT-4o advanced model over here, and the more advanced tool you are using, the best data you will be getting. So it's better to test out which work best for which data and use that accordingly. So I think so everything is done over here. So once we set up all these things, the owner name will come over here in the data, and this will also help us in connecting it with the Google Sheet. So now it's time to add a new field over here, which is Google Sheet Writer. What this do, basically it just takes the data from the extract data model, where the data is extracted from this scraped website data, and now this data is more clear to us. And once they scraped, let me show you how the scraped data looks like. So here in this extract data model, just click on see all, and here we can just see the website scraper text is coming over here, which was like that, which we saw previously. And over here about owner, you can see all of these things, like hey, this is the about information about the owner, this is the address, this is the company name, and this is the email. So no email was there, so there is no email. Located at location, one line description is there, owner name is there. In the same way, you can just look into all of these things. Services is there, and you can just look into that. So super simple, and everything is looking clean. Now it's time to put this data into a Google Sheet. So for that we are using the Google Sheet Writer. What it do basically? So in the Google Sheet Writer we are going to add new row every time once we get all this data. And over here you can just see we have just put the link over here. The link will be same. Just click on share, and from the sheet just select this sheet, scrap data, because in this time we are using this sheet. And what we will call it, so this is basically the sub sheet which you have to select from here. So the sheet name is over here, scrap data. And what we want to do in the writer model, just select add new row, because we want to add new row every single time once the website is scraped. So from here just select all the columns which you want to fill in, and we want the website also, and this website URL will come from the sheet 1, which is this websites. And why we do need this thing? Because we know like which website on this data, so it will be easy to understand. So over here everything is done, nothing complicated over here. Just minimize this over here. So everything is set up. Just connect the owner name with the owner name, and same goes for this rest of the options or notes, whatever you can call it. And this website is URL is coming directly from the Google Sheet, because this is the original website URL with no addition or anything like that. Just select this dot to this dot, so connect this dot with the website, so it will come over here automatically. And once the process is done, just click run, and this process will be started automatically. And you can just see over here loop mode, and everything is on the loop. One thing which I notice over here is the we might see some issues in the data. Like the issue, it's not an issue, but still you have to look into these things, and the solution is also there. Maybe you don't want the about information that long, so it might not make a sense, like hey, this is just too much to bring in, like it just extract all the data about the owner. And why it's coming like that? Because we are using the extract data model. Extract data model just extract the available data. What you can do over here, so you can just put in some ask AI model, like hey, this is the ask AI. Just bring this over here, and in the ask AI model, what you will do over here, you will just put the scrap data over here. You will just select this to contacts. In the context, this data will come, the website scrap data will come in the context. Over here you can see it's now coming dynamically, so you can see this line. And in the summarize, just put in all the fields names, like hey, I need the owner name, about owner, company name, this name and that name, and one line description that looks like this and that. Just explain all these things over here clearly. So this ask AI model will use the AI feature to explain all these things in to the point, and like how we needed that. And once they're done, then this response will go into the Google Sheet. But the issue is, like you can see this thing over here, there are a bunch of fields, and we have to update that accordingly. But here you can see only Google Sheet is there. To fix this issue, like we need bunch of fields over here in order to put them over here. Just do one thing, we will just take this response directly into extract data model, because this time we have extracted the data, but we need the data now separately. So we can just connect this to our Google Sheet and update the Google Sheet. So if you want data more accurate and according to your conditions, like more accurate, use this ask AI model. It will just save your time, but it will cost extra credits. You can see all these credit thing, but it will just come up with the good data. So it's always best to use this ask AI model, and you can just explain all these things in the prompt section and put all the fields and how you want them. One line description should look like this and that. Just explain all these things to AI and take the response to extract AI model, and extract AI model will still work the same, like it will now extract the data from the ask AI model. So for the extraction thing, now it's more easy to extract the right data, and whatever it is, it will just extract it and put it separately on all these columns. I think so this will make more sense and you will get the desired data. And one more thing which I noticed over here was the one line description, like it just scraped from anywhere from the website the one line description, which does not look good. So it's always best to use the ask AI model and tell him like, hey, I need this one line description that explain in a good way, like a sentence that describe the thing about the website what they offer. This does not look good because it just extracted the one line or whatever, you can see just 3 words from the website directly. Every other thing is looking good. So yeah, there is plus and minus in the ask in the extract model data, but the extract means to extract the data, so it does not care about the things how you need and all these things. So you have to use the ask AI model and guide him like, hey, I need this and that. The rest you can see everything is done, like it is separated by a comma, located is completely looking perfect. Linwood, Washington, and every single city is coming perfectly separated with a comma. There was no email on the website, so nothing is there. And in the address, one thing which I noticed over here is there were 2 addresses on the website. So let me show you this website. So I just picked this from the internet randomly. So over here you can see they have some 2 locations over here. One is this and the second one is this. So you have to guide AI for this also. Although it just picked both the locations over here, which you can see the first location is over here, although it is separated with a comma, but still you can just ask AI like, hey, separate them with a pipe. So it makes more sense like this. So you know, like this is the separate and this is the separate, because you can see some different commas over here. Yeah, so it will just make more sense. It's on you how you want to guide AI and how you need the output. That's it, I think so. This video will be more helpful in extracting the data, and you can do anything which you want. So you can just extract any single thing from here, whatever you want to extract. And also this will be a helpful tutorial for you. And let me know what you want me to make videos on next topics, so I can just cover them also. The next video will be about the email automation, like how to send the emails to prospects or whatever it is. So we can just send this data, writing the cold email copy with the help of the data which we have over here in the sheet, and then sending the email accordingly to the data. That's it. Take care. Goodbye.